Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, viewers of Inside RIC Athletics and the LEC Network. My name is Owen Kane, Assistant Sports Information Director. Joined alongside with me today, our senior duo of the women's basketball team today, Angelina Nardolillo and Madison Medbury. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, no problem. We just come off a big win against Springfield the other night. Madison, we were just talking about it, almost a triple-double. How are you feeling coming into that game? And was there anything that you guys were talking about that really, got you going? And Madison, I'll start with you.
Well, obviously coming off the loss, we wanted to improve upon that. And Springfield is a team that we beat last year, so we wanted to be able to do that, especially on the road. It was a tough win.
Yeah.
But going into that game, we had to rely on Ange and I to score a little bit more, which is different for me because I averaged a lot less last year.
Yeah.
So that was really my focus, was trying to attack more but also distribute. So
yeah, right. And Angelina Nardolillo, we already talked about this with you yesterday on our radio show. You were 17 points away from 1,000, just missed it by 4. But it's kind of getting a win. More importantly, is sort of the thing. So obviously it's in the back of your mind that 1,000 points. But how good was it to even get that win? Even though like we said, you fouled out a little bit, but you had 4 blocks defensively. How was that for you?
The first one of the season was amazing. It felt really nice. I feel like our first game really didn't effectively display what we've been doing and what we've been practicing. So to be able to finally put everything together and to show the team that what we've been working for the past month and a half, it does pay off. It will pay off. And to just show everyone that it was our first game, and you do go through bumps. The year that we went to the Final Four, we didn't win every out-of-conference game. And we learned from those losses. So moving forward, that's how we're going to keep going.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, last year coming off a big win against Springfield, going to their place as well was, there's sort of a certain mentality going into that, whether that's play harder defensively or play harder offensively, or just sort of play hard altogether. Angela, actually, I'll start with you.
Springfield is the basketball capital of the world.
Right,
so we said, what's better than winning in the basketball capital of the world? So we kind of went in, but it was very much a defensive focus. And for Maddie and I, we do know that we have to step up in our roles in ways that we've never had to step up before, because we've had the bodies and we've had the subs on the bench. So we're still making that adjustment in our games, considering that both of us are 2 pretty selfless players, and being able to step into this new role this year has been very different, but we've been adjusting pretty good.
Right, yeah, and Maddie, for you, like we already talked about, near a triple-double and stuff like that, but you've had a lot of, more scoring and more relying on you. How has that played a role into your senior year so far?
It's been interesting. It's been a focus. It's been an adjustment for me, honestly. Right. I'm really a pass-first kind of point guard, so it's been hard, but I've been trying my best. But going into that game, we really just wanted to focus on our defense and improve on things within us, because we should have won our first game, but we just wanted to improve upon that. Yeah, right, yeah.
It's first game, get the jitters out of the way, get everything out of the way. It's sort of a new team. You guys brought in a lot of freshmen, brought in some transfers who have been really performing really well. Like Naima Blue can shoot the crap out of the ball. It's part of my language, but Megan Sherman as well from Emmanuel has been doing absolutely fantastic as well. How easy is it, or even hard is it, to sort of get younger players to sort of buy into the idea? Madison, I'll start with you in this one.
It's difficult. I remember my first year coming and having to learn the defense and all that, so it's definitely a big adjustment, especially coming from high school. The game is completely different, but not only that, the way we play the game is also different, and Coach was looking for specific things from us on defense, which is really our focus. So just being able to teach everybody where to be and have trust in that has been hard. So we've just been trying to reiterate that every single day and trying to help everybody adjust as much as possible.
Right. And for you?
Yeah, it's been a process, but honestly, a lot of them have bought into the process, and it really does show. Even from the first time we've stepped on the court in preseason to now, I've seen a dramatic increase in skills, effort, and what they're putting in. So I really do think we'll be getting good results throughout the season.
I give all the credit to them. It's really difficult.
It's a very hard position, especially stepping in from what our season was last year, and having the same talks of our successes in the past, and to really know that this is a whole new team and that we need to basically wipe what happened. No, never mind what happened. This is the new basketball team, and this is how we have to roll for the rest of the year. So.
That's right. And, coming into this weekend, you guys have your first, time really hosting. I know, Andrew, we talked about this yesterday on the radio show, but, Albertus Magnus, MIT, and Bates are all coming into Rhode Island College to take on the Anchorwomen, or maybe even just 2 of those teams, depending on how well and how bad each team does. What does Coach Cosgrove sort of, planning ahead of with this tournament coming up? Madison, I'll start with you.
Just really focusing on us and building on what we've been working on the past couple of weeks, especially playing games. We know they're going to be tough teams, but we really just want to focus on our defense and putting it all together.
Right. Yeah, and Ange?
Yeah, doing the little things, being in control of what you can be in, not fouling. That's basically just been our focus. When we play our game, we played our game in Springfield. I still think we could have even done a little bit better, but we still came out with the dub. So
yeah, there's definitely room for improvement even after wins.
Yes.
Even with sort of getting into foul trouble early in the game, this may go for both of you as well. How important is it to sort of keep that mentality, to keep your head in the game and uplift your teammates who maybe take over for you early in the first couple quarters?
It's sometimes hard, but honestly, I just lean on my teammates for whatever. Like, I know if I make a foul, okay, like, I really need to stay straight up the next time, or maybe I shouldn't go for a block when I think I should go for a block. But I think just, like, looking at my teammates, like, I know, like, looking over at Maddie, I know if I get in foul trouble, that's affecting more than just me. It's affecting us. It's affecting the flow of the offense. It's affecting the defense. So just thinking of people bigger, something bigger than just you fouling, brush it off, next play.
Right, and Maddie, for you?
Our first game, we both had 4 fouls, so it was tough. But there's definitely other ways that you can contribute, especially when you get taken out for that. So I was screaming my head off on the bench the whole time, so into it.
Cheering.
But we really just have to lean on our teammates, and everybody has to be ready at any given moment. So
that's good. I have one little final question for you. With Thanksgiving sort of right around the corner, it's a little fun one too. It's if you were to bring one food item to the Thanksgiving dinner, and that it needs to be there. It's necessary. It may be, something that maybe your parents have cooked, something your family has brought in the past. What's that going to be? For me, it's got to be stuffing. I really like stuffing. I'm not really sure about that. I'm not really sure, what kind of stuffing, what style, but I just know it has to be there on the table. For Madison, for you.
I was going to say stuffing.
Stuffing?
My mom makes crazy stuffing, and so does my aunt, both of them. I go to 3 different Thanksgivings. I try everybody's food. It's so good.
It's awesome.
Every time.
It has to be the mashed potatoes for me.
Oh,
and they have to be buttered up. It has to be salt and pepper, everything. It needs to be beautiful.
I can't believe I forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh my God. Best part, make or breaks the Thanksgiving meal.
Not cranberry sauce though.
Not cranberry sauce. Wow.
No, absolutely not.
I used to be, a little low on cranberry sauce until my brother started nagging me on. But, hey.
But what about dessert?
Gravy.
Food, dessert, it's got to be pumpkin pie. It's got to be pumpkin pie. I like that you asked that question because, pumpkin pie is definitely the fall theme. It kind of goes well. A whole sort of different pies. I actually like to put a little vanilla ice cream on top as well.
That's
very
good.
fun.
I like that. I would have to agree with that one.
See, I make a pumpkin cake roll every year for my family, and pumpkin cake roll is a staple, and my family does. Shout out to everyone watching.
Yes.
They love it.
Be sure to try that, yes.
Yes.
Pumpkin chiffon pie.
Pumpkin chiffon pie, there we go. And now we're, just being joined by Angelina Nardolillo and Madison Medbury of the women's basketball team. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and good luck this weekend. You guys taking on your first Rhode Island College, really tournament that you're hosting this weekend. So it's going to be fun to watch. You guys are going to be able to sleep in your own beds, wake up.
Yes, that's going to be the best.
Yes, exactly. So be sure to stay tuned on the LEC Network. They're going to take on MIT on Friday night around 6 p.m. And then if they win, they're going to play on the finals at 4 the next day on Saturday. So be sure to stay tuned for that. So thank you so much again.
Yes, thank you.
Awesome.